channel?
For what?
They're both running DIs.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna start recording.
Oh no, that's great. Is it not working still? Hey Willie, check that mic.
Hey, mama. Hey, baby. Hey, sweet gal. Yeah, baby. A little more lows or something. Hey, mama. Yeah, darling. That's my sweet gal. Oh, hey, mama. Hey, baby. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Is that just in the monitor?
Hey,
or is
yeah.
it more lows maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Hey, sweet baby. Hey, mama. Hey, girl. All right. Yeah. But I see long gal. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
We'll start there.
Try your guitar, Willie. Where are we here? Willie, DI.
Nothing. Hold on.
Tom, check your mic.
Okay, sounds pretty good to me.
Guitar.
Yeah. I see. Can I get a little more monitor on this mic, please? Yeah, I see my old mama. Oh, yeah, I say. Wow, just down on here. Oh, hey, Molo, I say. Oh, yeah.
All right,
Tom, you alright on the monitor? Monitor's okay?
pretty good, I think.
Well, me and Tommy, I met him in California, and yeah, he's out of here. He doesn't like this story. And we decided to write. We started a club called the 52 Week Club, where we'd write a song every week. And it's kind of a game we played to kind of dazzle each other, and it's turned into everybody, around the world is starting to play it. And it just happens to be like, for instance, the other night was, we were talking with somebody and they mentioned baked goods. Is baked goods out there tonight?
I don't know, I don't see Cassandra. She might be nursing a hangover.
So then everybody in the club would write a song that made them, whatever baked goods meant to them. And that's our game. And we've been doing it since 2003, and we just started our 5th cycle on July 4th, and it was week the Scout, and I don't know if either one of us have it yet, but
Not me, I'm taking my time.
yeah, I'm taking my time too.
Take your time was one. Okay, thanks for the intro. The first season of this whole thing we started called the 52 Week Club. 1 week was lightning. I had one lightning, but I changed it. I wrote one for Lightning Hopkins.
You're the only thing I got left in this whole wide world. Is my John B. Stetson hat and that honky-tonk girl. That kind of hat don't suit a girl of 17. How about a pretty bonnet, the prettiest she's ever seen? When I seen her downtown all dressed in her calico, boys, I left Cowtown, headed straight for old Mexico.
That's Cowtown, Fort Worth, Texas.
Met a man named Lightning, a whorehouse in Nogales. He said, pick me a song horse, hit me all about Dallas. Willie wailed one call, thinking about an old friend. Boys, that's the kind of song that tear the tongue right out of your shoe. Soon the Mexican sun stole the life right out of me. Or perhaps it was the liquor that drips out of a cactus tree. Yeah, the only thing I got left now is right where I'm at. Oh, I lost my pretty girl, I lost my John B. Stetson hat. The song needed beauty, but beauty never needed the song. I wanna go home, but I've been away way too long. Yes, I wanna go home, but I've been away way too long. The song needs beauty, beauty never needed the song. We're the only thing I got left in this whole wide world. Here's my John B. Stetson hat and that pretty little honky-tonk girl.
Taken out of a chapter of Stagger Lee, John B. Stetson hat, out of St. Joseph, Missouri.
Well, what me and Tom like to do. Can I get a little more low, like what kind of whatever his voice is sounding like a little is
It takes years of practice, buddy.
yeah, years of Jim Beam. Ooh.
I got
Hey,
those
all right, that sounds good. We kind of sit around and drink whiskey and smoke cigarettes and sing songs, so this is about as stripped down as it gets. It's what we do. It's good to be here to do it for y'all. Weber, thank you very much. And beautiful French Lake. And my first time over in these parts of the world, Wisconsin and Minnesota, and I see what Tom's talking about. He's a Green Bay boy. In our songwriting club, this was week Lullaby. Y'all hear that all right? I went away off to the city where it's fast and cold, and I was all alone with a million amount of people. I'll play it differently. I'll play it differently if we can't get that. That's better. I went away off to the city where it's fast and cold, and I was all alone with a million amount of people that didn't know my name, and I wore my suit and I making lots of money, but it never soothed my soul. I felt a whole lot richer with a cool breeze from the river, make a dollar shiver in a poor boy's jeans. Hear those songs, those lullabies from mama, they shine more than gold in confidence and callous hands of papas that could wipe away my tears. There's pretty girls on every corner, got somewhere to be.
had no time, no, they ain't got no smiles. Got no smiles for a country boy like me. And I walk right by and I could smell that fancy perfume. Smell a fancy perfume, never smelled like you. And we spend those days there underneath the oak tree. And the poem that you wrote me about the wind and the rain. And I'd brush your hair with the fingers that God gave me. I knew that you would save me from never finding love. Here's men that walk thousands of miles, millions of miles with their heads hanging down. When that sun don't shine, gonna soggy up your spirit, soggy up your spirit, it'll hold you down. But those boys back home just dancing all night, kicking with guitars and banjos, picking all those homegrown songs. And the fires would burn and the nights will last forever. Wish they'd last forever, 'cause Lord, I miss them so. I went away off to the city, off to the city where it was fast and cold. And I was all alone, million amount of people, making lots of money, but it never was my home.
Yeah!
It's called Lullaby.
Right. We got another one of those weeks. One week was called Hat Size. Thanks, Chad. I'd like to thank Chad Wiles for letting me borrow his guitar while I'm here in Minnesota this week. There he goes right now. I think he's playing the deck pretty soon. One of these weeks, you'll see him. Good Okie.
He's got some, I bet he's got some records in his truck. If you don't have it, you should get one today.
Maybe you'll have a head start on when he plays you.
Hey, Tom,
Hey, what?
you got records too.
Oh, yeah. I do have some records. I got a brand new record out that's for sale. My friends Larry and his Flask played on this very deck and then jumped off the deck and started bugging people in the audience. It was pretty cool. Well, they were my backup band on that record, and that turned out pretty all right. So those are for sale as well as my old ones. Like I said, this is Weak Hat Size. Well, I got a good friend who lives out there in Colorado. Got a pretty young wife and a lovely little daughter. Sometimes I really pine for that kind of life. What would I do if a freight train called me? I'd leave them all behind, and then what would they call me? A real dumb son of a gun for leaving my wife. All this town got no hat size, know how I should be Lincoln, Lafayette or Wichita, but I just can't seem to get her wrapped here. I should be drifting right out of this godforsaken territory. It's a little like hell, it's an awful lot like purgatory, but with her by my side, perhaps I can make my way through. But you know, this is the kind of life that I've chosen. My feet are soaking wet and my ears are all frozen. I'm wandering around your town on some old lonesome Sunday night. There's a light in your window, but it ain't shining for me. There's biscuits in the oven, but they ain't browning for me. Oh, I got a tenner in my pocket. I think I'll be alright. And now don't get me wrong, I'm a pretty happy guy. I got friends across this country, and I believe that they'd die for me. And you know, I think I'd die for them. We got whiskey in the jar, we got ice cubes in the freezer. There's a song about a sweater by a band named Weezer, and everybody's drinking and laughing and even puking like I can't even remember when. All this town got no hat size, know how I should be in Lincoln,
Austin or maybe Wichita. I just can't seem to get around to it. You know, I should be drifting right out of this godforsaken territory. It's a little like hell and it's a lot like purgatory, but when I have a pretty little lady by my side, perhaps I can make my way through it. Well, your man's a piece of sheep dip, but that don't matter. We'll spend the night together and even walk under a ladder and have nothing but good luck, girl, just as long as I'm staying around here. Life is too short to sit there and dwell at on the past. You got a real pretty face and a lovely little, and your cod dress is swaying while you're sipping on an old Milwaukee beer. All this town got no hat size, no how. I should be in Lincoln, Lafayette, or Omaha. I just can't seem to get around to it. I should be drifting right out of this godforsaken territory. It's a little like hell and it seems a lot like purgatory, but we're by the side. I think I can make my way through it. Thank you. I had a little bug trouble on that one.
Well, I had the pleasure last night to see Charlie Parr at Sneaky Pete play, and that's all new to me. I never even knew that existed, and it's the finest stuff I've seen in a long time. And Drew Peterson, what a songwriter. You gotta join our club. That's our goal, just to, if we get everybody around the world just singing about one single theme, we're closer to world peace. Well, Drew kind of broke the ice about singing a song that wasn't kid appropriate, but yeah, well, this is it's actually a story about a '69 Dodge van and this guy in my town. I come from a little town of population 99. It's pretty much, it's a lot bigger than this place, but
3 times as big.
It's 3 times as big as this place. But he asked me to move my van, and I come from a gold mine in town, so I sat on the old whorehouse, which is now an ice cream shop. And I didn't like him asking me to move my van, so I decided to make him a bad guy in a song. So this, it might sound like a kind of a dark song, but it's really just about me having to move my '69 Dodge van. And it's for a weak knife collection. It's on a record I got up there.
No one was fearing or knew of his plan. The miner Lee McGowan lived in the highlands, where he'd stay up each night for pretty near a year. He'd whisper it softly so no one would hear. Molly Rose, I'm coming for you, and I'll kill anybody that don't want me to. The blood'll spill an ocean, and then we'll set sail. Molly Rose, my darling, get ready for hell. Molly Rose was a lively beauty of a whore. No man was so strong he couldn't come back for more. On the night that the moon had the goats a howling. In the whorehouse walked a darkness by the name of Lee McGowan. He came there that night to take Molly's life. He had a bleeding heart, 2 44s, and his favorite knife. Molly Rose, I'm coming for you, and I'll kill anybody that don't want me to. The blood'll spill an ocean, and then we'll set sail. Molly Rose, my darling, get ready for hell. I was struck by her beauty as she walked down the stairs. Every man's eyes were on her, wishing that she was theirs. Her seductive smile soon turned to a frown when she gazed upon a smiling man by the name of Lee McGowan. She knew this face well, so dark and so cold. She nearly had to kill the man about a year ago. She shot him down with her derringer. She took him right to death, but he fled away and returned today to take her last breath. Molly Rose, I'm a-coming for you, and I'll kill anybody that don't want me to. The blood'll spill an ocean, and then we'll set sail. Molly Rose, my darling, get ready for hell. She knew why he was there. She let out a cry. Every man in the whorehouse, they ran to her side. The gun started blasting. Bodies fell to the ground. The only 2 left standing were Molly Rose and Lee McGowan. And he smiled at her bloody. They shot him 6 times, but he ran for the staircase and he pulled out his knife. And he grabbed Molly Rose. She was trembling with fear. He held a knife right to her throat and he whispered in her ear, Molly Rose, I come for you, and I killed everybody that didn't want me to. The blood spilled an ocean, now it's time we set sail. Molly Rose, my darling, welcome to hell.
Sorry, Chipper. It's really just a song about a man. Is that are those locusts or what, around these parts? Cicadas? They're in the key of C, I think.
I'm gonna do a week I Don't Want To. This one's on my new record. Recorded with a band. I was living over in Spain for a little while, and I hung out with Irish people because they spoke English, and they like to drink Guinness, and I have those same kind of things that I like to do. I like to speak English and drink Guinness. One early morning, my friend, he made me come with him out to the country. We took a couple trains, and I had a heavy head, all the Guinness. And he's like, you have to meet this fella. He fought in the Spanish Civil War, and they're having a little ceremony for him. He's actually the last Irishman alive that fought in the Spanish Civil War. People from all over the world fought in that war. He fought against the fascists, which was probably the good fight. His name was Bobby Doyle, and this is the song I wrote for him. It's called Even the Olives Are Bleeding. Bobby Doyle stood on top of the hill, shaking one day shy of 90. Lifetimes away from the battle below, Rama in the dying of the light. He was just a boy, they worked him like a man. His industrial schools taught him pain, and the IRA was the way out of that hell. So we went with them to fight down in Spain. Heavy as over the hill, the harvest moon is receding. Bobby, I don't wanna go, but I know I gotta go down there where even the olives are bleeding. Them Moors are savage and fighting with a fascist. They'll cut 'em off right where you stand. What the hell are we doing here? Seems like we do it everywhere, dying on someone else's land. The fruit hangs heavy as over the hill, the harvest moon is receding. Bobby, I don't wanna go, but I know I gotta go down there where even the olives are bleeding. Agony and pain came the rest of his days. Then 2 years in San Pedro prison. It was hell of all sorts, like them German resorts. They were dead, been walking around like a prison. And when he got out, he breathed all about, thought, now I'll be free forever. But it's followed me, kid, I'll never keep it hid. It's a burden that I never will sever. Heavy as over the hill, the harvest moon is receding. Bobby, I don't wanna go, I know I gotta go down there where even the olives are bleeding. Bobby, I don't wanna go, but I know I gotta go down there where even the olives are bleeding.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot. This was Bobby Doyle. He just passed away last January. I got to send him the song, and he heard it, and he liked it a lot, so that meant a lot to me. I got my buddy Steve Todd. He moved here a long time ago over to Cottage Grove, and he's been telling me for years. I always wondered why he moved all the way out here from our hometown, and now I definitely do understand. And he's here today, came all the way, so I'm going to sing some Oakdale songs, where I'm from, Oakdale, California, in the Golden Hills there. There's this, my family had a horse named Cricket, and she would stand on the Highway 120 as you're going up to Yosemite, like if you're coming from San Francisco somewhere, and she would just stare at the cars for close to 20 years. She did that. She was my grandfather's horse, and my father's horse, and then my horse, and then my little cousin's horse. We sent her out to pasture, and she lived a long life. And she went out to pasture in this place called Lover's Leap. We're on the Stanislaus River, and you know, the old Lover's Leap legend, where the Indian lovers would leap
off because they Romeo and Juliet style. There's a song I wrote about cricket. It's called The Old Buckskin Mare. For my buddy Steve Todd. Stood that old buckskin by the side of the road, swayed back and smiling in the golden hills, a home where the lovers would leap together in pain, hitched to a love that fathers couldn't tame. And the nightfall would come like the dark of her mane. She'd sleep by an Oakdale, the sun shone again, and the river would flow, keeping secrets in the cold, while that buckskin mare stood by the side of the road. She'd dream of a cowboy whose heart was the same, so strong and so humble, but it never tame. And the coyotes would howl, the cattle would moan, the hawks would soar high as the cold wind would blow, and together they'd sing the songs of the old, while that buckskin mare stood by the side of the road. The laughter of children would bring her back when not even hell could catch her, 'cause she ran like the wind. And the love she received, the love that she gave, it dances around her roadside grave, where that cowboy who loved her, he buried her low, that old buckskin mare by the side of the road, that old buckskin mare by the side of the road. I was in some I forget, I was in Nevada or something, talking about where I was from, and I said I was from Oakdale, California, and they said, "Oh, you got that nice feed store there." Well, yeah, we got a nice feed store, and there's that old buckskin horse that sits on the road up there, and that's my horse, and they're all, "Oh, get out of here, that ain't your horse." It really was. She's kind of a legend. If you're ever traveling over there, there's a monument with a cross, and leave a flower.
All right, I'm gonna do one about my home. I was born and raised in Green Bay. I've been traveling around a lot since. A couple years ago, I went back to Green Bay and went back to where the bowling alley was, where I bowled since I was a little kid. And then I turned 16 and worked at that same bowling alley. There's a Home Depot there. Made me sad. I just go to Lowe's now. No, that's true. That's not true. I go to the little ones. The little True Values are my favorite. Here's a song about my first job.
Well, I got my first job, I had just turned 16. $3.65 an hour on a beer I could sneak. At the local bowling alley, I stocked the beer and the wine. That old bartender Mooner, he was drunk all the time. Well, I was stocking his shelves one night, busy as can be, when I heard a voice bellow, "Hey, right MGD." In walked old Mooner and he gave me a smile. He said,
Hey Tom, sit down, have a Marbury Light. Let's just talk a while.
"Oh, Mooner loved to shove whiskey down his throat. He loved the black velvet girl and the song that she wrote. And he didn't give a damn about no 300 game. He loved the girl with the black hair and Canadian name." Well, old Mooner drove to work in his conversion van. He said, "I got no regrets except for that turned Vietnam. You know, I done a lot of bad shit and it still brings me shame. You know, they call that war hell, she goes by no other name." Oh, Mooner loved to shove whiskey down his throat. He loved the black velvet girl and the song that she wrote. And he didn't give a damn about no 300 game. He loved the girl with the black hair and Canadian name. Now I'm a man, I'll be drinking whiskey nearly every night. With a small splash of ginger ale, it's a heavenly delight. Won't you raise up your glasses to old Mooner McGee? If there's a God up in heaven, well, they're both drinking whiskey. Oh, Mooner loved to shove whiskey down his throat. He loved the black velvet girl and the song that she wrote. And he didn't give a damn about no 300 game. He loved the girl with the black hair and Canadian name. All about the girl in black leather and Canadian name.
Well, that is, if it starts raining, it's Mooner smiling down on us. He was always a prankster.
If it does start raining, just stick around. We're just going to cover the speakers up and it'll pass. It'll go by. We looked at the radar and there's nothing. So, I don't know what this is. Stick around.
Yeah, listen to Weber. He knows.
We have this music festival up in Yosemite called the Strawberry Music Festival, and I've been sitting out there when about 3 inches of snow falling. So a little bit of drizzle ain't nothing. Let's see here. This song. Heard Drew, he sang a song about his grandma. A 49 car of some sort. That was nice. This song's about my grandma. Her name was Marjorie. And she went on her own path after she had my old man and his brothers. And she ended up in Bakersfield running in the bars, and she ran into this guy they called Big Jim Barr. He played a Telecaster and he played with the best, and he's got a lot of legends that I've never found out to be true or false, so we'll just one of the legends was Roger Miller was looking for a lead player, and so they heard about Big Jim and they were supposed to meet at this bar in Bakersfield, and Big Jim and my grandma drank bourbon. Roger Miller was a couple hours late, so they were pretty much feeling it. And when Roger Miller showed up, my grandma said,
"I can't believe you. Nobody lets Big Jim wait. Big Jim's the best singer in this town."
And Big Jim didn't get the gig with Roger Miller. But that was my grandma. And they both drank heavy, and they both drank themselves to death. And I remember them. I was probably about 11 years old when my grandma passed and Big Jim passed before her. And I love them so much. And if it does rain, it's probably Big Jim and Marge too, and Mooner. They're probably sitting Big Jim's guitar, and I actually have Big Jim's guitar, and it was the first thing I ever played in my life. And here I am singing about it, so that's kind of neat.
Grandma was a dancer, Big Jim was a fisherman. They were lovers for a while, they both carried on. Oh, Big Jim, he picked on the guitar like no one you ever seen. And my grandma had a love affair her whole life with Jim Beam. Before the whiskey took their livers, when I was just a kid, there's lots of things I don't remember, but one thing I can't forget is Big Jim's guitar and my grandma dancing around the room, sipping on her whiskey jar. Oh, I couldn't get enough. Oh, them always falling down drunk, but them never falling out of love. Big Jimmy lived down in Bakersfield. He played with the best, from honky tonk to honky tonk. His guitar would never rest, and my grandma would go watch him. She'd sit there at the bar, order up the bourbon, while Jim picked on his guitar. When the night was over and Big Jim played all the songs that other people had wrote, he'd take my grandma home and he'd fill the room with cigarettes, smell of bourbon strong. Big Jim would play from the bottom of his heart for my grandma all night long. Jim's guitar and my grandma dancing around the room, sipping on her whiskey jar. Oh, I couldn't get enough. Oh, them always falling down drunk, but them never falling out of love. It's been many moons since I've heard old Jim play. Well, been in my grandma's loving arms on a warm summer day. As I've gotten older, I've grown to realize that our bodies, they sure leave us, but a guitar will never die. Like Big Jim's guitar and my grandma dancing around the room, sipping on her whiskey jar. Oh, I couldn't get enough. Oh, them always falling down drunk, but them never falling out of love.
That was from Argentina. We called her Grandma Sam because she gave $50 to the first grandkid that would just call her Grandma Sam for some reason. Who knows why? cousin Hank got the $50.
This one's off my new record again. This one's called The Landlady. I ain't had much luck as far as jobs go. Been singing out at Weber's for tips and meals. My Mexican friend said he'd take a milagro, but I always taken the hand of Senor Bill. And he's dealt me roses in the bedroom, icebox full of beer, my guts full of food. This old apartment sure ain't got much headroom, but the landlady treats me nice, treats me good. Billy hit me pretty hard down in Laredo, and I nearly lost it all in Monterey. My head was burnt and bruised like a tomato, but the Lord was willing and I was on my way. Right back to roses in the bedroom, icebox full of beer, my guts full of food. This old apartment sure ain't got much headroom, but the landlady treats me nice, treats me good. In this next life, maybe I won't be such a thin man, and Grandpa wouldn't have taught me how to sing. No more chili meals taken from a tin can, but by and by I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause I got roses in the bedroom, icebox full of beer, my guts full of food. This old apartment sure ain't got much headroom, but the landlady treat me nice, treat me good. Yeah, the landlady treat me nice, she treat me good. Call the landlady. Caught you off guard. That was a fast one, huh?
You're starting to pump it up. Hey, let's give a hand for Weber right now. This is
All right, Weber.
without guys like Weber, we wouldn't even exist. We would, but we'd just be in some room smoking and drinking and singing for each other. But it's nice when we get to sing for y'all. So, let's see. I'll play a new one. We got some songwriters here today. This is the last song I wrote a few weeks ago. I've been working on it for over a year and finally just finished it. It's called Bull Riders and Songwriters because where me and Steve Todd come from here, we're actually known as the cowboy capital of the world. We had the most professional rodeoers come from our per capita.
I doubt he will.
And then Texas challenged us, and we beat Texas out for some reason. I don't know how that happened.
Killed him. Killed him.
But when I was little, I was going to become a bull rider. And somewhere I started getting some brains. And then somewhere I lost them and became a songwriter. They're not too much different. There's a fire burning deep down in my dreams. All I need is a pallet on your floor, friend, and enough gasoline. And I'll go give it another shot. Might not turn out like I thought, but I'll give it all I got. I'll be in California come the spring. Maybe she still wants to see me. Maybe I'm too late. But that's how it goes. That whirlwind
had to call his mama. It was the hardest thing I'd done. And I hung up that phone, started missing home, and I set out alone. It's been a while since I've been out your way. I'll call you when I get to Salinas. I gotta take a little break. Lord knows I'm a mess. I could use a little rest. Maybe get back to my best. This road lead me to here, and it'll take me away. And all I can do is pray. All I can do is pray that I'll make it back one day. One day I just might find me a little farm, grow me lots of tobacco, just sit around in my yard, and I could think about all those nights underneath all those lights. And I'll go hold my baby tight. I couldn't tell you why I'm still out here on this road. It sure as hell ain't been easy. I never found a pot of gold. Maybe it's just what I do. Maybe I got something to prove. Maybe it's just friends like Weber. And this road led me to here, and it'll take me away. All I can do is pray. All I can do is pray that I'll make it back to y'all one day. Bull Riders and Songs. All right, Tommy's gonna finish the set out, and it's been a pleasure.
Right now?
Yeah, this is the last one.
I better make it a good one.
Yeah, don't screw up.
We'll do a 52-weeker for weak bones.
Yeah!
We got some records over here, and just enjoy yourself today, because I love y'all. It's good to be here in Minnesota for my first time alone. You know how we do it back home? You want to join me for a second? This is how we do it back home. We call it the kitchen chant. But just follow my lead and we all do it together, all right? If you buy one of my solo records, you'll see me on the cover like this. Well, maybe not. I ran out of the cover, but... So, here's the Weber, here's the French Lake, and y'all coming out here. We'll work on that. That was good. That's the old California kitchen chant.
I've heard 10 people louder than you guys just did it right there.
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it.
By the end of the night, we'll all be harmonizing together. It's a chant to bring everyone together. It's tribal.
Chad.
Please don't bury all my little honey. Please don't bury them bones in the ground. Please don't bury all that sweet honey. Please don't bury them bones in that cold, cold ground. And please don't marry Alfred Jenkins. Please don't marry that rich sinner boy. Please don't marry that Alfred Jenkins. If you marry Alfred Jenkins, I'm gonna cut you down. You will never know what your friend will do when they going our way. Our way. Please don't take away that little baby. Please don't take away them dark, pretty eyes. Please don't take away that sweet baby. If you take away my baby, I'll make you go away. Please don't marry Alfred Jenkins. Please don't marry that rich sinner boy. Please don't marry that Alfred Jenkins. If you marry Alfred Jenkins, I'm gonna cut you down. You will never know what your friend will do when they going our way. Our way. You will never know what your friend will do when they going our way. Our way.
That one's called Bones. Available right over here on a Broken Home Companion, my record. Thanks everybody, I'm Tom VandenAvond. How about Willie T? Here comes Charlie Pop.
Hey everybody, stick around. We got Charlie Parr coming up with Sneaky Pete Bauer. Got a couple special guests with Charlie. Kind of a privilege to have these guys out. John from Hillstomp, a band